How are we all doing today? We are back with some more Fairyland crafting.
Here.
As you can see, these are two of the houses we have already started. This one here's pretty much finished. This one needs a little bit more work. Over here we have our clay mushrooms and butterflies and owl that we are going to be throwing into the toaster oven over there. And today we have a special guest with us today. We have
Grandma!
Grandma!
Oh, yeah, Grandma! Right, okay. It's me!
There, how's that?
Watching.
She's learning.
I'm learning.
Yeah,
That's right.
she's learning. Everything you go through in life is a learning experience. Always.
Here. You got my vote on that one.
For example, I learned last night, do not swallow jelly beans whole. That hurts.
Why would you swallow?
And don't try to tighten the table that your mother's working on because she ends up with a whole bunch of polymer clay in her lap.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, what she said.
Thank goodness all the polymer clay is still in a wrapper.
Yeah.
I literally dumped it in my lap.
I want some jelly beans.
Well, hey, I didn't do it on purpose.
Thank you, dear.
I should get a little candy bowl.
We go upstairs and look at the rest of the jelly beans. Grandma's going to eat all your jelly beans.
No.
Probably.
No, well.
Especially all the black ones.
Well,
Anyway,
the
if
black
you
ones I
didn't
will.
see our last video, we did put in the description that there will be more to come. And no, we did not mean just that.
Yes, we did.
But we actually have, if I can reach it here without knocking over my phone. Let's move this out of the way. Move this a little back. We have another building that we are going to do.
Attempt.
That we are going to
Do.
attempt.
Not
That we are going to decorate.
Yes.
We will decorate it. Whether it be this video, next video.
That one has me a little scared.
Why?
We are
It has moving parts. It actually opens.
Oh yeah, I showed you that earlier. Yeah, the doors actually open on this one.
And I don't know what we're going to do at the inside. If anything, maybe.
So
They're open for
We
suggestions
will-
on how to do the inside.
we will put a marble in here, like we did with those houses, and this one up here.
Yeah, I've already had a thought on that one. Doing like a...
Well, I'm just letting them know.
No, I'm just saying I have a thought on how to do that one.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Got stuck on the underside of this cutting board here. But
Don't you break my marble cutting board.
I'll break the house first.
Grandma will get
It's a
you.
marble.
She gave that to me.
Ooh, I'm so
I
scared.
replaced the feet on it too, by the way. On the cutting board, I replaced the feet.
Yeah, you told me.
Yeah.
Side note. Probably didn't catch that on film anyways. Probably talking too.
But if you didn't catch our last video, we are using this polymer clay and making those. Right now, my mom is actually using my glow-in-the-dark clay to make glow-in-the-dark spots on the mushrooms. We actually had that for another craft idea that we will be doing at
Later.
some point this year. But
Maybe later this season.
yeah,
After we get,
So-
burnt out on the fairy house for a while. And,
yeah. So we will be attempting
No, I don't like that.
some
Too small.
clay molds.
10 minutes off.
They suggest you cook it at 275 for 30 minutes for each quarter-inch piece.
Now, does that mean if it's a 1/4 inch deep or just the whole size?
For every 1/4 inch thick. So
Thick.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like these are a 1/2 inch thick on the bottom, so they might take a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Okay.
These will be the marbles we will be using for the
Oh, I need a cool
Let me just pull one out. Those will be what we will be using for the window here. As you can see, it doesn't really block anything out. And I
Oh,
do
it
believe
will when I'm done.
I do believe you wanted to do kind of like a stained glass type of thing.
Yeah, probably.
How would we go about doing that?
I'm gonna paint the marble.
Well, with what?
Acrylic paints.
Will that work?
When I'm done, it will. Or I'll
Okay. Well,
wash it off and start all over until it works.
while we figure out what else we're going to do, I'm going to set you up here so you can watch my mom put some spots on these mushrooms.
Are you trying to say?
Polka
Are you trying to say I'm spotty?
No, I'm saying the mushrooms are spotty. Snotty, beam them down.
You guys are very strange.
Well, we are related to you.
I had to have gotten it from somewhere,
That's
and
right.
you
Blame
know,
your grandmother.
you know it wasn't Dad.
Oh yeah, you know it wasn't Grandpa.
All right, do I
So-
have enough spots here?
That one's got more than enough spots.
This?
So I think that one needs a.
That one might need a couple
That
more.
is Wesley's, so I thought
You
we could
wanna
work
wait?
on that. Yeah, we'll work on that
Okay.
with Wesley's for his. It's probably not the best surface. I just needed a flat surface to work on this thing on.
It's a better surface than any, really. So what do you want to do?
Well, we need to start. We need to.
Oh, you wanted this sanded down a little bit, right? Where's that file you said you had?
Yeah, I just grabbed a.
So just along here?
Just
or?
like you see where it has just some rough kind of edges there, just kind of get
Okay.
off. You know how when you get those wooden chopsticks, those cheap wooden chopsticks, and they kind of have some
together.
Yeah.
excess, stuff. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah, so just kind of smooth it out a little bit.
Yeah.
So it's Grandma
So-
Miller's first time making one of these houses.
First time for everything.
Oh yeah. Right now, what she is doing is she is filing down
Just
little
trying to
any
get.
rough edges that may be on.
Trying to get rid of some burrs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some little. And we know we won't get it perfect, but just.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Because it's going to be covered anyway, so.
Okay.
And for the roof, actually, instead of doing bark, like we did with these other houses, we will be using
Hopefully.
pine cones.
Look that.
Which is going to look really cool when it's done.
Yeah, we saw a house. Gosh, I don't even remember where, and they used pine cone pieces for the roof
Made little shingles.
and made little shingles. That one is broken, so we won't use that one.
No,
But-
actually, we're going to be deconstructing the pine cone, so. You
No, this
never
one's
know.
completely broken in half.
Yeah, you never know.
So,
We have to learn how to deconstruct the pine cone now.
yeah. I'm sure it won't be that hard. Like,
No, but you know what we will need is we're gonna need you want to run upstairs to go grab my pliers, my plier case, because it has my cutters in it. Oh, that one dried enough we can just pop it apart. Never mind then.
yeah. Oh, hey, guess who's back? Wesley.
What?
Look like a raccoon.
Really
Anyway.
cool.
What?
That
The
was
shoes.
a lot
Oh, those are
easier
cool shoes.
than I expected it to be, actually. Now, I am kind of grabbing it down at the base so it doesn't
Break.
completely break. So like I said, if you guys have any other ideas that we may do, any suggestions that you have for us,
Thanks.
just leave it down in the comments. We will read your comments over.
Hey, Grandma.
And I don't know, maybe we might use one of your ideas.
Grandma,
Mayhaps.
what's my car?
That's a neat one.
So, will we be doing...
Okay, we got Taco Bell.
Anybody hungry for Taco Bell?
Yeah. And it's right up top of here.
So if there's a gap in the video, it's because we paused so we could go eat.
Oh, yeah.
But your sandwich.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Nathan, you never finished your breakfast sandwich.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Nathan.
How does that?
Yeah, Nathan.
That look
Looks
okay?
good. From here, it looks good.
What do you guys think?
Oh,
That
yeah.
looks like a smiley face from this
Like
end.
it. Ah, well, crap. See, now you're making me want to redo it.
Mommy.
Yes, bud.
What?
Mommy.
David, not right now, please.
Mommy.
No, he's fine. Have Wesley go and sit down over there.
Mommy.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
fine.
what it started.
Just
Fine,
be careful.
fine.
The hot glue gun's not
Yeah.
plugged in yet, so we're all good.
Mommy.
Yeah.
They will be all so upset if there's jalapeno sauce on my quesadilla.
Oh yeah.
Our ongoing battle with Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Hmm?
Oh, they changed the boxes. Ow. That hurt, actually.
Yeah, pine cones can be a little mean.
Prickly.
No, I tried to pull it off, and it's just like... "Ugh."
Thank goodness I
Yeah.
haven't really squished these spots on.
So, the bottom was actually pretty easy to do. The top, yeah,
I
not
need to
so
go get
much.
those wire cutters.
Well, you know where they're at. I don't want to have to go search for them.
There, how's that? Should I put like one more, or is that?
That looks like a triangle.
You don't listen to him. It's fine.
It's perfectly fine. It's just a Triforce.
No, it's only a third of a Triforce.
Okay, fine. It's Courage. There.
There's Taco Bell downstairs.
5-year-olds, gotta love them.
Yeah.
Everybody says so.
Daddy,
That's
Daddy,
right.
He's in the shower.
Oh, well, maybe he won't be right down, huh?
Yeah, he'll be right
That
down
looks like
when
a
he's in the
It's
shower.
gonna
There you
die.
go.
Ow. God, this thing hurts. Wish I had my gloves.
There, how's that?
A little
I would
better.
leave it just like that.
I'm not going to say any more.
That's right.
Should I put another spot on it?
I wouldn't.
No, just leave it like
'Cause
that.
then you'll have too much white on there.
Okay, I'm just gonna
So how's your quesadilla, Wesley?
push these down a little bit.
Yeah, is it good?
Okay.
Look at my big quesadilla.
Yummy. Okay. So,
Now, this may not be the best way to
Let's
Look,
see.
I'm like that.
Oh, the pine cone is gonna make a mess if that's, you know.
And
Yeah.
my fingers are already hurting. No, I'm saying it's probably
Garden
not the
gloves.
best.
Use garden gloves,
Um,
everybody.
Recommended.
There, how's that?
To,
I'm not gonna be able to peel them off now. I've smushed them down.
what do you think? How to deconstruct? Deconstruct pine
The demolition of pine cones.
cone.
There, how's that? Okay, does that look good?
Top. Nathan?
Yeah.
She's ready to put those in the oven. You want to show them?
I don't ask Nathan. He starts.
No, I was just saying if he wants to show it because they're ready to go in the oven.
All right. Well, the mushrooms are now ready
I think.
to be cooked. Do not worry. We will not be eating these.
They're
As-
toadstools. You can't eat them. They're dangerous.
Remember,
Oh, yeah.
we already discussed their.
We already
hallucinogenic.
discussed they are very hallucinogenic.
So
That and
this,
these ones are clay. So
this is our first time baking. So.
sorry, I can't go very far. My phone, my computer, my camera, my phone is
Yeah, hi.
charging.
And hey, Barry Alive,
I will be in about an hour. What's up?
we got Taco Bell.
Well, they don't need to know that.
Yes, they did.
All right, there they are going into the oven.
Oh, okay. I will go ahead and head back over the house stuff.
For 4 minutes.
Just resetting the timer.
All right, and there they are. So those are gonna go. I'm gonna quickly look up a good. Hey, Mom.
Yeah.
I play video games today because I got the job as the personal assistant. Oh, really?
I'm sorry, what?
Personal assistant. Oh yeah, good for you.
I just run errands.
Woo!
Doesn't I work from home? 15 hours a week, 500 hours.
Grandma, look at my.
I want
Grandma,
that
look
job.
at my big case of Zima.
Whoop whoop.
That's
That is David. Anyway,
Yeah, I'm supposed to be receiving a payment from her tomorrow. As apparently I'm also, because for the first thing she wants me to do is going to include my paycheck. So apparently I have to go out and get some gifts for some orphanages.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I don't know if I like hand deliver gifts or if I mail them out to the orphanages.
What are you picking up?
I don't know. Once she knows, confirm that I've received my payment, then she will send me an email with the.
anyway.
No,
Seriously.
So how are things going over there on your end, Grandma?
Who, me? With what?
What's that?
Actually, I was impressed. I kind of wondered about the emery board idea.
Okay, so
But it
I
actually
just
looks
got
really
heard from this basically is to bake them.
No,
Bake
I
'em?
don't bake them.
Why would you want
Dries
to?
them out.
Maybe dries them out.
They're
yeah.
already dried out because we
Um,
picked these up. These pine cones we got in Louisiana. These are
Well,
the
here.
Louisiana pine cones that we
So
brought
they were a couple
home
Oh,
years
really?
ago.
more
Yeah.
than a couple years ago. Because
Yeah.
these were you and Dad brought them back actually on one of
Yeah.
the other trips. So those things are good and dry.
The
Yeah.
whole chapter, remember?
You know what? You might do better too using some sort of snippers.
That's what I was saying. Go get the.
Yeah.
We'll go get
Yeah.
them. I don't know where they are. I don't want to go look for them. I'll be up there for the rest of this video.
Everything's on my bookshelf.
Yeah, so
Alright.
we do have to keep this to minutes. Because
30?
that's like
Or
the
20.
basis of.
Yeah, no. Yeah, that's what I was told. I was told usually like 15, 20.
For maybe
Starting out-
lives, but
no,
Yeah,
starting out,
but
you
videos,
want to
like-
keep it around maybe 15 to 20. 30 is okay, but minimum 15
Yeah.
to 20.
alright.
So, what do we use to snip these?
They're not. There they are.
You just had your hands on 'em.
Yeah, I don't know where mine went. Oh, where are my small ones?
Kind of a.
Yeah,
Put it on the other
that'll
side.
make a much
Put
cleaner
it on the other side.
way to do it.
Where are my small ones? My small ones. You had all of my stuff
know.
upstairs.
They're in my purple bag because I was
That-
trying to
Would be much easier to glue on because it's got a nice clean edge.
chainmail.
So we're gonna wait, actually, David.
Because I was working on your chainmail project. They're in my purple bag.
So just leave them there.
Where?
Whoopsie!
Careful.
It just attacked me.
And it recorded that too.
That was pretty fun.
The flying shingle.
Wesley, come here, please. Safira, Gakko.
Yeah, I
Anyway,
like snipping them a lot
so we
better.
do have yet to figure out what to do with this, because that's with all of our crafting.
What is it?
It's a keychain.
A keychain. Oh, well, you can make a fairy house keychain. Yeah, that'll work.
What?
Okay, so snip, snip, snip.
Anyway,
Yes.
sorry, I had a jelly bean in my mouth.
So actually, these are going to make really cool shingles for a roof.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
and let's just put it this way.
Right hander than a left. Huh?
Let's put it this way, right? Forgot what I was gonna say now.
Another flying shingle.
You know, it was funny because I made a joke about that at work with one of my coworkers.
Uh huh.
I went up to him and I said, "Hey, you know me, right?" And they go, "Yeah." And I'm like, you know that I'm not much one for forgetting things. And I walked off. And she goes, "Wait, I'm confused." And I'm like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot where I was going with that."
Oh, I'm sorry. Ah. Is that better?
And honestly, she thought that was so funny she couldn't stop laughing all day. It was freaking hilarious. It was like, I couldn't stop laughing because it made her laugh so much.
Hey, whatever it takes to make somebody's day. That's my attitude.
It's
Oh, yeah.
Nathan's Sprite.
Yeah.
Just because it is Nathan's Sprite.
Yeah, and you're supposed to give me two Sprites for me and Nathan.
I want.
I need something a little bit bigger than these clippers. They just the bigger
I have
shingles they're gonna wanna
scissors.
cut through.
I almost got that one.
Almost.
I think we need to get Grandma a face mask, a face shield.
She should be wearing goggles.
I should be wearing goggles.
I can get you sunglasses.
I've got those, thank you.
Well, I've got some other sunglasses that aren't expensive, and
Won't ever worry about if they get damaged.
yeah, I got them from Walmart for like $10, maybe $5.
You big spender.
Well, technically, Grandpa
Okay.
got them for me, but
Where's that one? So these are coming apart.
I don't want the camera to hear that Grandpa bought me my sunglasses for me.
I never heard anything. So
Wait, did I just say that out loud?
I didn't hear anything. Say what? I know what you're talking about. I do need clippers that are a little bit bigger.
I personally don't have any.
Yeah,
Everything I have was in that container that I put.
it's all right there.
Um,
There. They're coming off, but if you've got
Actually, I don't
clippers that
know
are a
where
little
my
bit
container
bigger,
went.
you'd probably find it a
There it
little
is.
easier. But since this is so new to everybody around here, it's just all experimentation.
oh yeah.
So it is working.
But yeah, everything I have for my crafting is going to be in here.
Okay.
Oh, and by the way,
Doesn't help that I'm left-handed and I keep trying to turn this thing around.
my
Hold on. I just finished this one.
apple broke.
It's the same way as the Fresca.
There.
It was the
Okay,
same way as the
try those.
Fresca, Mom.
But you might have to go in at a couple, because it's a top cutter, not a...
So
Yeah.
this was one of my crafts from a year or two ago. I made a little
Yeah, it's not going to cut. I can't find my
poison apple
iron cutter.
for
Yeah.
Halloween, and it lit up. But the battery pack,
Died!
no, came undone.
Fell apart.
Look at that. There's the other end. And it attached. Can't even remember where it attached now.
This one is working. It's just a little bit slow.
I can't even remember where it attached, but I still have the battery, which is like halfway dead because of Wesley, because he kept turning it on and leaving it on all day when I was at work.
Yeah. Blame it on the 5-year-old.
Oh, there's my lighter that I was looking for last night. Oh, there's both of my lighters. Look at that.
If you
I
look
found
at it, it does cut, but...
two of my lighters.
Oh, yay! Yeah, that's, so exciting.
I was looking for them last night because I was making a video last night about wrapping Wesley's sword handle. And I couldn't find my lighters. I had to go and borrow one of David's. Which I put back in his room, by the way. Because I don't steal things. Anyway, how's the pine cone coming along?
Actually,
You're not flicking any at your face now, are you?
yeah. I'm having this, the broader and thicker the, what do you call it, the pine cone pieces, more difficult they are to cut
Maybe
through.
we
That's why I
should
was saying
take
a
some of this
slightly bigger
prep
snipper.
off of camera.
Huh? I would suggest editing this when you're done. Just for the heck of it.
Oh, no,
But
you just
it
upload
does make it a lot easier and a lot cleaner, and it'll be a lot easier to glue on because they're a little. See, they're more even. I don't know if that shows.
Because that's broken.
Okay, and,
And that's cut.
Yeah,
But yeah, you can always cut them after the fact.
and it's just a little. Yeah, you can trim them down. It's just. Yeah, they're just going to be a little bit cleaner edge on it
Yeah.
to work with. Give you a more finished look when you're done. And the problem I have with these as I'm going through them is that when you hit the middle of the needle, pine needle, what is these called? Pine cone pieces. The center piece, this part of it here, is thicker. I don't know if you can see it because I can't see what's showing there. But right in the middle, it's real thick. So you need something that can cut through that a little easier. But this is working for now, and like I said, because this is all first time stuff for us. Find out the hard way, and then maybe you guys won't have to do it the hard way, because you'll look at it and say, I know what they did. I'm not going to do it that way.
Yeah, we are doing this so you guys know not to do it the way that we did.
There you go. There will be an easier way.
Unless it works and it's easy for us,
And then you can do it, you can still
then
take
you can
credit
do it
for
that.
Yeah.
then you can do it that way.
Yeah.
You do it however you want. If you want to do it the hard way like we did,
You go for it.
you go for it, because
Hey, maybe our hard way is actually the easy way. You never know.
Well, we don't know.
even that way right there was a lot better than what I was doing before. This one
Yeah,
here,
it's a lot
that one
easier on the fingers.
came off very easily, but that came off the very bottom, so
There you go.
the very bottom was a little easier to get off.
But I'll tell you what, they're very crumbly. I
Now,
think
what are
next
we
time
gonna
I were to
do?
do something like this, I'd
white?
put that craft paper
For the
down, that
side of the,
construction paper.
the church.
Yeah, I was gonna paint the church.
White.
Basically, like off-white with the roof,
Like-
kind of
Okay.
doing the roof in a brown and then putting the pine coat
Cool.
so it kind of blends in.
Yeah, because you do want to paint it first,
Yeah.
just in case you do get gaps. 'Cause if you get gaps and you painted it before, then guess what? It's not going to show a lighter wood underneath.
Oops, sorry.
It'll all blend in.
Trying to get that
For
out of the way.
example,
You know, this would make a cute little Christmas scene too, for people.
yeah.
This would be cute at Christmas time with some.
So like this
Let's
here,
tackle, I mean, because Nathan and I have been under time constraints, you know, for the last year. It's literally taken us a year to get this far.
I painted in here
Careful, there's
underneath
holes in there.
the bark, and
It's just a stick pin.
we put the bark on top, and now it doesn't even look like there's really any sort of separation, or I mean, you can still see a little gap there, but
Oh,
right
you
here
did
on the
same
front,
thing? Oh, okay.
right there.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Yeah. And because
I
the
didn't see
bark
that.
was such a different color from the paint that I had, I ended up taking a very light coat of the paint that we had, which honestly is extremely liquidy. I mean, like this, it's like almost water. And we used this, and it just left this with a light coat of brown on it. For, what was it, a rustic look? You said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Rustic look. Yeah.
But anyway,
God, get it for 5 seconds and there's already pine cone crap all over your chair.
You know, that's what you get.
that's what happens when you leave.
That's
It's
right.
annoying. And I went out to what, TJ Maxx, or was it Home Goods?
For what?
I don't remember where we were.
I think it was Home
TJ
Goods.
Maxx and Home Goods are the same to me. I mean, it's all
TJ
one
Maxx is the clothing
word. Right.
part.
Ross.
Ross.
The
Doesn't
stickers
say.
on it?
No,
Oh.
I got rid of the
Uh-oh.
sticker a little while ago.
Would you, we need
No, it was
those.
Ross.
Stop.
It was
a
Ross.
Nice touch. Look
Anyway.
at that. See? Look at it.
Sheesh, mother.
I know the difference.
We were out at Ross, and I got this nice, and the bristles are very soft, partially because I haven't used them a whole lot. But we actually used this one to paint this small house over here, that one right there. But we used these to paint that one.
Did we? I thought we didn't get the paintbrush in until after.
No, David and I did. Yeah. But these bristles are like really soft, and we used them a couple times, and they're still really soft.
Well, when you make sure to take care of your paintbrushes, you know.
Yeah. You gotta be sure that you always, when you're done using it, immediately rinse it out, and do not leave it in the water, because that'll ruin your paintbrushes. And I think that will be all for this video here.
Just gonna,
We'll show you some
We're
more
gonna-
finished product.
we're gonna pause it so we can get some.
We're gonna go ahead and eat and then finish up these pine cones off camera. And then we'll come back when that is all done. Say bye.
Bye.
Peace.